John, how does zoning interact with other regulations that regulate land, development, and buildings?
Well, you know, the great thing about zoning, or the terrible thing about zoning, depending on your perspective, is that it's just one of many regulations that you have to comply with as you go forward and try to do something on your property today. So let me just go with a simple one. We've said that zoning regulates the location of buildings, but then the state building code regulates the construction of buildings, which is a totally different set of regulations. So if I'm a property owner and I decide I want to build a building and I'm going to have this kind of use in it, then I have to locate that building on a property that under the zoning ordinance allows me to have that use in that building. I have to locate it in such a way as I comply with all the setback regulations from other people's property lines and all the other zoning regulations. But then ultimately, if I want to build that building, I have to come in with the construction drawings, submit that to the building inspector, and they have to approve all of that. And then as it's being constructed, they're going to look at the construction and do periodic inspections. And until I get what's called a certificate of occupancy issued under state building code, I really can't use my property for my intended use. So the key about zoning and land use regulations in general is that you must comply with all of them that apply to your property. And they can overlay on your property sort of like layers of cake. And you really don't have anything in terms of the use of your property until you've complied with all of them that are applicable to your particular property.